Audio Jungle.
Dude, what the hell? What is going on in the NFL today? I'm not going to lie to you guys. This has literally become, and I mean, I certainly understand I didn't end up doing my normal countdown. This is not my Bills Mafia happy hour show that I was planning on doing a little later here in about 25 minutes, but this is absurd. This is absolutely absurd. What is going on? What is going on with the NFL right now, ladies and gentlemen? Joe Burrow just ended up being carted off the field. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you at all. This is okay. Let's go on ahead. Let's actually watch this clip that was just on YouTube. This is not good. This is absolutely not good. I have no idea. First, it was Jalen Ramsey. Then it was Garrett Wilson. He's fine. I understand that. But with Joe Burrow being down, this is crazy. We have to look at this. We have to look at this real fast. All right. Here, let's pull up the clip. This is what's going down here. Hold up. Let's watch this. Dropping back. He wasn't hit or anything along those lines, right? Best case scenario, this is just an absolute hamstring from absolute hell that just ended up hitting this guy. It's either that, worst case scenario, it's something with the knee. Worst case scenario, it's something with the knee. I have no idea. I think that right now we could probably don this. Right now. Let's watch it again in case anybody didn't see here. Right now, I'm just going to take the volume down so we can understand it here. What was it, man? What was it? Was it a calf, Achilles? Like some people are even like thinking it might be right now. But I mean, let's just go on ahead and watch this replay again. Best case scenario, it's a hamstring, calf maybe. His ankle doesn't go anywhere in particular, right? Like I'm not seeing him like step a funny way. Best case scenario, that's a pulled hamstring. Worst case scenario, we're looking at something that might be a knee injury. I'm not even sure where he ended up getting his initial like knee injury from or which knee it was actually like gone through with it. But like Changes is talking about hamstring and stuff like that. But dude, like here's the thing when it comes down to Joe Burrow, man, and really with any NFL injury, is a cart really necessary for it, right? Here, let me go ahead and pull up some more Joe Burrow stuff. And honestly, if anyone's hearing anything out of Bengals camp that I don't know, my guess is that it's probably going to be a hamstring. But here's the thing, though, y'all. Like, how many hamstring injuries require a cart to be like ripped off the field? That's my only concern that I'm seeing right now. Definitely need to go on ahead and definitely need to set up some prayers right now. And so I'm a Bills fan, but like, I mean, I never want to see anybody go down with an injury. I mean, come on, what am I, a piece of shit? Come on, bro. I'm not even sure. Never want to see a guy get injured. No, you never do. Regardless of who you were rooting for, there's absolutely no reason why you should ever root for anybody ever getting injured. But guys, if you are just joining in right now, you've seen the news. I mean, honestly, like sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. I'm assuming several of you are probably Bengals fans. Please introduce yourself. We have a giant NFL community over at this channel. More than welcome to really sound off and tell us what we're thinking. But this is wild. This is definitely wild right now. We have this situation right here. Let's pull it up. That's an absolute ass quality video. But that's all we have is that. I want to see the particular play. Here it is. All right. Standard drills. Snaps the ball. Rolling off to his right. I'm not seeing any weird ankle movement on this at all. This could be a hamstring. Right here. That's best case scenario. Hamstring, calf, one of the two. Worst case scenario, we're talking something perhaps a little worse, like a knee injury. Does anybody know, Bengals fans, which knee did he have that knee injury back in the day from? Was it his left or was it his right knee in which that they had that, because that absolutely sucks. Let me see. Martin Rounds, what's going on, man? And so I looked to me that one of the other players' legs got tied up with his. This is here. Yeah, let's check it again. Rolls off to the right. I'm trying to really watch him. I'm not seeing any contact with his offensive line. But that hurt, bro. What the hell is going on with today? This is damn like Black Friday when it comes down into all injuries. I mean, Jalen Ramsey going down, that doesn't look good. I didn't see any video from Jalen Ramsey, so I don't know how terrible that is, but I know a lot of Dolphins fans are absolutely going crazy. But we have to see any specific update that we can see if they think that it's a calf injury. What the hell is going on? So we have 7 minutes. Breaking: Joe Burrow just carted off to the locker room after going down on 11-11. Here's the cart coming. Massive news. Oh boy, this is the play Joe Burrow suffered his injury, and it does not look good. I mean, best case scenario, we're looking at like a hamstring injury, really. That's essentially how it's all kind of playing out at the end of the day. This is absolutely wild. And so he was wearing a compression sleeve on that same leg before this happened. So you're saying that he switched it up, Bengal Babe? Yeah, let us know, because vast majority of us over here, we're just trying to figure it out. I've still been absolutely dumbfounded. Chat, like, please go on ahead and like put in your 2 cents. Say that you're a Bengals fan. Welcome to the channel. So sorry about this. I feel like that the NFL is just like major players are dropping like flies today. Please don't be badly hurt. We've already seen that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else significant. He's carted off the practice field today per local media. Pulls up with a lower right leg injury. Okay, let's see if. So there's probably a bunch of like overreactions in this comment section right now. It's probably like the one thing that I'm thinking. This is absurd. Hey, Mike. And so did you take this video? If so, can ESPN have permission to use with proper courtesy? Thanks much. Yes and yes. Okay, that meant absolutely nothing. Let's continue and knock it back out. Let's watch this play again in case anybody wants to look it up. So I hate to put it up. Like right now we're just trying to analyze this thing of what's going on. And let me know if everyone can see it appropriately. So I'm trying to make sure that we have it all. And so everyone in the chat, what's up? Hope everyone's having a really good day. But dude, that's wild. Hold on. Drops back. I'm not seeing any interference with anybody. Nobody tangled up his foot. He just stepped the wrong way. When it came into it, dude. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. Hopefully it's a calf injury. That's best case scenario. Calf, hammy. Worst case scenario is like an Achilles, or it's like an MCL or an ACL, which would be pretty bad as well. Not good for the league if Burrow is out long term. It's definitely not. And so I think NFL should cancel training camp. I mean, listen, man, like these soft tissue injuries are common. They really are. This year is just a little interesting, right? It's just the name of the game, man. This is what this game is about. Unfortunately, injuries happen. It just sucks to see that like 2 stars ended up going down and being carted off. If this is serious, that would be 2 major injuries to him already in his career. Broken heart. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely, man. You absolutely hate to see that, but I'm not even sure, guys. Honestly, chat, tell me if I'm crazy, but I'm not seeing anything. And granted, first off, I'm not a doctor, and so I'm not a physical therapist by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm looking over at this, okay? No interference with his offensive line. Zero interference from offensive line. He's simply just rolling right. Pump fakes, goes through, and it happens right there. But it's a terrible angle because as soon as when it happens, it's right when those receivers and that DB literally just goes through with it. One last time. I mean, honestly, I'm sure that you guys don't want to be seeing this over and over and over and over again. But I feel like we're just trying to figure this out. Let me know if this video is clear enough for you. I'm not even entirely sure. Turf toe marks coming in and saying that turf toe might be a possibility. At least, I think we're just going to have to wait for the reports. So I hate looking at this over and over again, but for everybody that's joining last second, we might as well take a look at this. Pump fakes, rolls off to the right. I'm not seeing anybody from the offensive line trip him up. stepped funny. Well, got it. Drops back, pump fakes, rolls off to the right. I think he just stepped on something funny. Now the question becomes, what was injured? What was injured? Was this a calf? Was this a hamstring? Was it something a bit more serious? I hope it's not. Don't say that it's MCL or ACL. No one wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. And the only thing that's concerning me is the fact that he ended up getting carted off the field. That's the only issue, because calf and hamstring, 9 times out of 10, you could probably get a couple of coaches to go on ahead and just guide you back to the locker room and hobble, or, maybe crutches. I mean, maybe it's hot as hell in Cincinnati right now. We have no idea how it works out. So Jordan Smith, Ramsey, Wilson, and now Burrow, 3 quality players all injured on the same day. Black Thursday in the NFL right now. Non-contact injuries are the worst. They definitely are. Yeah, they definitely are, Jerna. 1,010%. Several new people in the chat already. Several new people watching this. Please don't be shy. Definitely go on ahead and introduce yourself. Super curious to see what team you're currently polling for, where you're tuning in from. If you're just joining us, we have some breaking news here. Joe Burrow was just unfortunately carted off the field with this play specifically. And so don't be shy, guys. Definitely go ahead and introduce yourself. We do a lot of NFL content on this channel. Buffalo Bills, definitely good. But we're sitting here watching. This is absolutely horrid. This is horrible. You don't want to see this. I don't know. I really don't know. And so I really don't know. Like, this is absurd. And so I really hope that Ramsey plays. Allen loves to throw all over that bum. Definitely does. Matthew. And so Achilles to me. So Matthew Charles is coming in saying that it is an Achilles issue. I really hope it's nothing too serious. It's wild. Does anyone find it weird that ESPN is playing the Bills-Bengals game right now? And so I hate to see it. We want Burrow, Mahomes, Tua, Aaron healthy, no question. If we go all the way, prayers, Burrow. It's Black Thursday these days, ladies and gentlemen. Who were to even think that this would be a possibility? It's a calf injury per Zach Taylor. Okay. Hey, it's a hell of a lot better than a knee. Looks like an Achilles tendon. Ron A is coming in right here too. We got Joker Jones. Hopefully he's good. Mr. Fanatic is coming in here too. Calf injury, William. Let's hope it's nothing too serious. Dominus ZG, they're the worst because it means he re-injured his old serious injury without an outside contact on its own. That is the absolute worst. Zach Taylor is coming in right now and saying that it is a calf injury for Burrow. So Jadis Young is coming in saying that I'm an Eagles fan all day, every day, but why Joe Burrow? He definitely needed surgery, but can he get the surgery in effect? Sounds like it's a calf injury, so it's good. I think that we were able to get through that. It's a Buffalo fan, but hate to see it. So any good player go down. And so anyone that celebrates an injury, like of any NFL player, is a giant piece of shit. And so it's completely fine to like talk shit about other teams, but like if anybody celebrates an injury, like you're just the lowest form of human scum if you could ever celebrate an injury about anything. Mitch Godwin saw this happen to Marino three decades ago. That's absurd. So many injuries today. Burrow, Ramsey, Garrett Wilson. I'm pretty sure somebody on the offensive line got injured as well. Somebody else. So Burrow getting carted off, crying like, that's not good. And so I looked it up. It takes about 6 weeks to heal for a calf injury. So that should probably like have him like ready to go for week 1. So nothing completely out of the ordinary. 1 month injury. We're getting conflicting reports. We have 1 month. We got 6 weeks. It's probably that. So William Sievert's like, boo-hoo, my calf is a cramp, bro. I'm not sure about you, but if you've ever had a calf injury before, they're not nice. And so you don't want the stars in the league to go down. You definitely don't, man. It's for better football. So Buffalo Bills fans want the Super Bowl win without any asterisks, please. Absolutely. So Bengals Babe is saying that it's a calf strain per the Bengals. Here, let's go ahead and actually check out and see the official reports. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so Schaefer just came in and said that Bengals head coach Zach Taylor just told reporters that Joe Burrow suffered a calf injury today. Okay, so it's a calf injury. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. And so I don't even know who the Bengals backup is. Hey, listen, if you're a Bengals fan in the chat, please let us know who this is because we have absolutely no idea who the backup is. But and so a calf injury, man, like look for a damn month, maybe 6 weeks. He'll be ready by week 1. There's no question about that. Very sad. Burrow brings so much to the league. I wish the injury on no one, not even my dad, Tom Brady. Hey, Dan, I got a haircut. That's great, man. So Jalen Ramsey was carted off the field at Finn's camp. Yeah. We saw that too. Like this is like Black Friday. This is like Black Thursday for the NFL. It was Jalen Ramsey, Garrett Wilson. Although that I heard Garrett Wilson's okay. And so now it's apparent that Joe Burrow seems to be okay too. And so it's hot as hell in Cincy as well. So I mean, maybe they just pulled that out because they were just like, yeah, maybe. And so the coaching staff and the training staff just didn't want to carry him or guide him back. So they just said, fuck it, let's just bring out the cart. Okay, so a calf strain per Ben. Listen, dude, that's good. That is very, very good. Very happy for you guys, really. Because I definitely don't want the Bills Super Bowl win to have an asterisk next to it this year. And so I want to earn it, you know? And so I was there in Paycor when the Bengals played the Bills and watched Hamlin go down. Seeing that was awful. These plays that look normal, but then have an injury is very worrying. Houday and go Bills. Josh, hey, man, listen, I definitely appreciate that. That was crazy. One of the wildest things I think I've ever experienced in my entire life. And as a Bengals fan, I think we're screwed. It's y'all are good, man. So Schaefer just ended up saying that Zach Taylor said that it was just a calf injury. You'll have Burrow back right by week 1, in my opinion. In fact, say, for example, I was putting money down on this entire situation. I'm 1,000% saying, oh, okay, here you go. Let's talk about this. Hold up.
Message to the team, Zach, after Joe and what happened.
Just saw his calf. It was 10 minutes ago, so we don't have any more information on that.
I can't hear him at all.
Yeah, so we'll get more information on that as we go.
Can't hear him.
Was there any issue before coming into today for him to wear that?
I mean, I think a lot of guys after the first day had some soreness, and that's it. But I know for the course of practice.
I know this is so fresh, but he's been talking a lot about how much he's looking forward to the camp. What's your message going to be to him?
Well, we don't have any information yet, so I'm not going to have any message ready until we get more info.
With outside the pocket, freelance stuff, like was that built into the plan today? A lot of plays outside the pocket.
No, not necessarily.
Was he just tucking it there?
Yeah, he was just scrambling.
Wow.
Message to the team.
98 degrees in Cincinnati?
Like that happens, obviously, the team.
Message. This is football. Guys go down.
Trevor
with an injury
Siemian?
that maybe is a day thing. Who knows? So we don't message the team.
Yeah, I feel like we all do.
There's a lot of guys that had soreness today. That had that reps cut down a little bit. So that's just part of football training.
Well, so I mean, hey, Bengals fans, honestly, I think that we ended up definitely dodging a bullet. That's for damn sure. Yeah, dude. So you definitely don't want to see that. Hefe KC is coming in. He's showing some love. Daddy Bars, Browns beat them week 1. Oh, man, we're already talking shit. So Bengals backup. So Joe Burrow will never have a full season. He'll be fine, bro. He'll be fine. It's just a calf injury. Didn't look good. No, it didn't, but apparently it's a calf injury. So it could have been a hell of a lot worse. And, of course, and so dehydration is absolutely massive when it comes down into it. What's up, Keith? How you doing, man? How you doing? What's up, Ollie? So Browns will win the division and then get mopped their first playoff game? Dude, it's wild. It's fucking wild, dude. But sounds like that it was just a calf injury, so nothing too serious. He'll be back by week 1. And so hydration. You're pro athletes, man. Come on. I mean, honestly, man, if I'm out there practicing in that sort of heat, you best believe I'm stopping by one of those IV places right before I go, especially before damn games, dude, or practicing that. Like, that's absurd. And so I'm not sure if any of y'all play football growing up, man, but that heat hits different, especially when you're in football gear. Except for I know the Bills weren't in pads today. So maybe it might be different, but still hot, especially when you're exercising out there at 98. You're wild. 49ers 35 versus Steelers week 1. Oh, man, we already got this kid coming in here, just knocking it all out. Never knew that dehydration causes – oh, dude. And so dehydration causes just about everything. Just about everything. Wild. All right, guys, listen, thank you so much for tuning in. I just wanted to update everybody on this situation. Say that you're new here. My name is Dan Mitchell. I put out videos about the Buffalo Bills and the NFL on a consistent basis. If you just want to sort of catch up with the league, we're growing a huge community here. So please feel free to subscribe, come back. I'm about to go out ahead and review Buffalo Bills training camp as well. Definitely nice to meet each and every single one of you. I'm glad that Joe Burrow seems to be okay with just a calf injury. So go on ahead and knock it out. And guys, so Bills Mafia, I will be starting my happy hour stream here in just a second. So we will see you here shortly, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad that Burrow is good, and we'll see you here in just a couple of minutes back on this channel exactly. Deuces.